Help! Help! I'm trapped. I can't get out here. I'm stuck. I can't running out of here. I can't breathe. Help me. Help me. Help me. Oh, that's better. Exclamation defense there. Kiddo Watch Matt here, another edition of Kiddo Watch Matt channel. Now I am going to go and get some food. Excuse me there while I move my little stick. I wanted to tell you about a experience I had today, and I had just remind myself about how to here, let me just tell you before I'm just babbling all my way and have to stop myself and start all over again. This afternoon I had two of my classes that were a big pain in the neck. First one, oh yeah, they're both 7th grade classes. One of them, towards the end, I had to go out and get a Thai teacher to come in and just tell them that, hey, you guys need to shut up and pay attention. And also, what was it, at the beginning of my next class, who were also big pain in the ass, I had to, I actually didn't do anything. The way, at least this school starts classes, is I just tell the class leader, just say, leader, start class. And the class would stand up and say, good morning or good afternoon, teacher. And then I would tell them, you may sit down. But after they said, good afternoon, teacher, they just would not shut up. So I just stood there and smiling. I was doing that. And eventually the kids were starting to, mainly the good ones, were starting to get the point that I was going to let them sit down unless they shut up. And so all the good kids were yelling at the bad kids, shut up. Of course, bad kids, being pains in the neck that they are, they still wouldn't shut up. And I don't know if it was look, I'm invisible now. I don't know if one of the students just ran out to get a teacher, or if the teacher just happened to hear them screaming at each other at the top of their lungs, but they immediately came in, and she just chewed them out quietly and politely, and after that, they were cool. So, one of the things that you have to remember and remind yourself as a teacher over here is don't be afraid to ask for help. I mean, if you're in a good school, even if you're not really in a good school, because my previous school, it was not good. There's still really, really good teachers there. And if I had trouble with some students, and I would ask them, hey, can you give me a little help chewing them out? They'll chew them out in Thai. They'll set them straight. Sometimes they do it even if I wasn't asking them for help. And same thing I have to remind myself here. Because me, I'm a stubborn son of a gun. And get it from my family. My family could actually teach mules stubborn lessons. And I would just have this really silly sense of pride where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just do it myself. It's like, no, I shouldn't need to. And I shouldn't be embarrassed to ask for help. Because one thing I want you guys to know is a really good piece of advice that a friend of mine at my previous school told me. He said that you always have to remember, excuse me, you always have to remember that no matter what, the Thai students are going to be infinitely more afraid of their Thai teachers than you. Doesn't matter how big you are, doesn't matter how scary looking you are, they're going to be more scared. And it's not just because of the beatings that, they're allowed to, bam, hit them, and we're not. It's just, they're always going to be more naturally scared of their Thai teachers than you. So, if any of your classes are being a pain in the neck, don't be afraid to just walk out, go over to a teacher room, or just go into another room and say, hey, these guys are being goofballs. Can you go and set them straight for me, please? And the really, really good-hearted Thai teachers, they're going to be some that just won't like you. Some, because of how much money you make. Others are really value the fact that you're here to help with English. And the ones that are really good, they won't care. They'll understand. You shouldn't be ashamed, and I should be ashamed to sit there and ask for help. Gotta remind myself that. So anyways, that's my little story for today. Do I have anything else? No, that's basically about it. I'm off to go and do a little grocery shopping. Oh yeah, one more thing. Although it's really not that necessary, one of the things I'm going to do for actually both different sets of Thai teachers, I know who the first one is, not really sure who the second one is. Going to a supermarket here, I'm going to go and just give them a little gift. Maybe some coffee, maybe some tea. I mean, gift giving is pretty big over here. So I'm just going to get her a gift, just to say thank you very much. And even just like the littlest gifts around here, it's going to work wonders. So that's my little tip there. Don't be afraid to give little gifts here and there. And that's really going to come off good with some Thai teachers. They're going to love the heck out of you. Alright guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Time for dinner. Gotta watch Matt. So,